Hello there YouTube, and welcome back to War Thunder, guys, and welcome to the dev server for update 1.85. So before we get into anything and looking at the new vehicles, disclaimer, this is the dev server. The vehicles are still in their testing stage, so they are subject to change. The armor ratings, the way they look, the ammunition. So take what you see with a pinch of salt. Don't go getting the arsehole about something and then going crazy on the forums, because it still is early stages for these vehicles. So we're going to start off with the Americans, like we always do on the channel, and they only have one vehicle listed for the ground forces, and that is the M3 Bradley. And I know a lot of you American guys and fans of American tanks have been looking forward to this. I have as well. It should be a pretty fun vehicle to play. So we have a decent turret rotation speed, 35.7 degrees a second. We have, oh, we got 6 tow missiles, nice. Reload speed, oh bloody hell, rate of fire 201 shots per minute, reload of 0.3, and basically no armor. No armor, but a good top speed of 41 miles an hour. So let's have a look at this armor. Now I'm not going to go into any great detail with this, we're just giving it a glance over just to see what we are going to be working with really. What's the dealio? The dealio, what the fuck did I just say there? Oh my god. Alright, hang on, there we go. Could not get into the corner there. Let's see. It is pretty weak. I mean, 8.7, you're going to be facing some pretty stiff opposition at 8.7. If they put a shot into you, you're dead, and this has got no composite. Lots and lots of ammo. Huge fuel tank. Radiator, engine, transmission, driver. 2 in the turret, commander and gunner, and machine gunner. Basically 2 loaders. Because what is he machine gunning? What is he machine gunning sat there? Okay, let's take this for a little test drive. Now this is going to be quite a long video. I may well put some timestamps in, or I might just forget, like I usually forget to do things like that. So if you're not interested in this, you might want to skip forward in the video to look at the other nations. Oh my god, every time the dev server comes out it does this, where the grass doesn't show up. No, it doesn't fucking matter, does it? It doesn't matter. So we do have a stabilizer on this. Pretty similar fire rate to the Warrior really. Let's fire a missile. Whoa, that is a fast missile. Jesus Christ. Let's turn, where's the T60? There we go. What is it? T64. Couldn't even think what the hell it was. Okay, come on, let's load up and see what will happen when I put a missile into. I'm not even sure what the pen is on these. I'm going to have to look on the way back to the hangar. That's a bit high. Check out the cannon breach though. It's a little bit lower. It's probably going to hit lower glacis. No, that was through the upper glacis. Fucking hell. Well, there you go. That's not bad at all. Okay, so let's see what this is like over terrain. Remember, this is stock, so it's going to be a little bit slower. That was I didn't see that mechanic. Let's check that out. Stop to fire. Really? Won't fire on the move then, no? Oh, that's going to stop a lot of people from running and gunning with this. A hell of a lot when it's missile mode only. Yeah, hang on. Baglet Panzer, Warrior, what else have we got? The BMPs, they all fire on the run. This is like the only one that doesn't. Fucking hell. That's a little bit of a piss take really, in my opinion, but you never know. You know, you might be able to sort of get away with it. Let's have a go at this anti-air. It does sound like the Bradley's main gun firing, although at the same time, it kind of sounds like someone's knocking on a really heavy wooden door. Hello? I want to come in now. It's cold outside. Let's see. Let's see what we can do to this from the side. Oh, fucking hell. Straight through. Okay, what else we got over here we can shoot at from the side? Let's have a look at this while we're driving along as well. Oh, we just got a little piddly arse MG there. Stick to the main armament, I think. Are we penning? Oh, we got the track. Maybe it's the angle that I'm at. Maybe it's because I'm hitting trees. Let's get away from the trees. This isn't the quickest, but you got to remember this is stock. I want to check its neutral steering in a second as well. I don't know if it has any neutral steering, to be honest. It does pen. Got him from the side. There we go. Then we have an T10 over here, and then a T64A. Yeah, we're not going through from this sort of angle. Not in the slightest. I mean, you'd be easily able to detrack, but you're not going through. Let's see, because this has got thick side armor. I don't think it's any thicker than the other ones, though. Come on, pen. Oh, we hit the engine. Hang on. Let's actually... oh, we'll set it on fire. Yeah, you can definitely go through from the side here, but you have to aim literally in between the tracks here. There we go, hit the ammo, crew knocked out. Right, let's try the T62A. Now, we know the missile's going to kill it, that's not a problem. And that's not what I want to test. Let's see. Yeah, these ain't going through for shit at this sort of angle. You are literally going to have to be side on with all of these tanks, which is easier said than done, especially when you've got a team full of these bearing down on you. But if you do get them from the side, it's easy pickings. There we go, we're getting straight in now. Lovely. Gunner and ammo. So yeah, not bad. I mean, I do like the look of this. It does look pretty nice. Let's go and see what the ammunition is for this and the pen on those missiles, because that was pretty impressive to go straight through that T-62B with one missile like that through the upper glacis. So we have these default ammunitions default rounds are only 3mm pen across the boards at all angles. Then we have the M792, which is 3mm across the board for everything again. And okay, so you're going to need to literally go down to the last set, which is on the third line of modifications, and you get 110mm at 10 meters, and that slowly dips off as you increase the angles. But I mean, even at 500 meters, you still get 95mm of pen against flat armor, so that's not bad. Now these tow missiles, 630mm. I would have thought it was a bit more than that, but okay, it's still pretty decent. And the 8.7, it's not going to be a lot around that has that sort of armor to resist these missiles. So you're looking at a pretty decent missile there, and it is fast as well. Really, really fast. 296 meters a second, which isn't bad. And then we have smoke shells, laser guided rangefinder, which is a must at this BR. Artillery, engine, yeah, so just the normal sort of basics for this. It really, really is a little nice looking vehicle. Let's go out. There we go. So got nothing for helicopters, that's how it is. Then we're going to actually go to the fleet first. Just want to point out, you do get, or we do get, this new light cruiser for the US, which is absolutely bristling with guns. It is absolutely bristling. Look at this. It is quite impressive. Guns all along the sides here. Couple of spotter planes which are useless. They really need to make a use for these. I mean, they do look good, but come on, Gaijin. You put them on there. You've got to make them work. You have to make them work. We've got 6 torpedoes, 3 on each side of the ship. Lots of anti-aircraft. And another couple of 6-inch caliber main armament guns. So pretty nice looking light cruisers out. So going back, we're going to go to aviation. The US only get one jet, this one, and that is the F-100D, or the Super Sabre, which looks like a catfish. It looks like a skinny, streamlined catfish. So let's look at the armour, which it doesn't have much of. 64mm of bulletproof glass and 12.7mm steel plate on the back of the pilot's seat, and that is it. Let's have a look at modifications. So we start off with nothing. 500-pound bombs, and you get 6 of them, or 10 500-pounds. 8 750-pound bombs, 4 1000s, 14 hydras, almost said 70 then. Then we have 14 hydras and 4 750 bombs. Then we have the bullpup missiles. We get 2 of them. And what we got here? 2 bullpups and 4 750-pound bombs. And then we have the AIM-9B Sidewinder air-to-air missiles. Only 38mm a pen, but then again, when they hit, you might as well say goodbye to your plane. Do we get countermeasures? This is what I want to know. If people are shooting air-to-air missiles, where's the countermeasures? Or is that not going to be a thing? Are we not going to get countermeasures for these? Because, you know, it's kind of a necessity if people are shooting air-to-air missiles at you. But we're going to take this for a quick test flight and just see what this is like. I have turned down the sound slightly for the engines because these are quite loud. So let's whack the engine power up straight into wet. Oh, that was a bit of a tail kick there. Let's let it build slowly. I think we have a cockpit on this as well. Let's look. Yep, we do. Have a quick glance while we're still on the deck. Okay, back. That's quite loud. Jesus Christ, I've got this down at like 49%. Come on. Lift the nose slightly. Doesn't want to lift off. Come on. Come on. There we go. What's that? Oh, we've got a MiG-19. We might need to build some speed though to actually be able to intercept it. So let's build some speed. Let's have a look at her. She does look really, really nice. Really, really nice. Let's have a look on the X-ray. There we go. Let's give her a blast. They sound like 50 cals, but they're not. I think they're 20mm cannons. But it's kind of... Yeah, okay, yeah. Suppose it was just at that angle we was at. Picking up speed nicely though. Let's turn. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Did not like that. I'm not going to be able to catch this MiG though, I don't think. We'll give it a go. Pull round slightly. I don't know. It kind of... I'm hoping this isn't the sort of first... Well, I know it's the first sort of attempt at a flight model for it. It feels kind of heavy. I mean, obviously it is heavy, but I don't know, manoeuvring feels kind of sort of heavy on the controls. It doesn't. It wants to turn, and then when it does turn, it doesn't want to stop turning. Kind of flying sideways here slightly and giving it almost full rudder, as you can see. Well, I'm not actually giving it full rudder because I'd probably, yeah, kick the. Oh, actually, full rudder doesn't really do that much for it. Let's see if I can intercept this guy though. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up and see just how fast I can actually get this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my, it feels so heavy. It does not want to hold this angle as I'm turning. It really is a struggle to hold this angle. Come here, Mr. MiG-19, you ain't getting away. Oh, Jesus, what a fat bitch. There we go. Jesus Christ, that did not want to turn. Right, let me climb up and take it. I don't know, I'll get up to about 20, 25,000 and just sort of nosedive straight down and see how fast we can get this going. Coming in. Okay then, here we are. We're just approaching 23,000. There we go. And I am going to dive and see how fast we can get this. Straight down. Come on. Oh, fuel starvation. Come on. Can we hit Mach 1? Fucking hell. Oh, not going to pull up. Well, 846 is this plane's limit. It's not bad though. It's not bad at all. Okay then, so it wasn't quite max speed, but it has got some fucking legs on it. Jesus Christ, it is fast. Very, very fast. So it might have been Mach. What speed is Mach actually coming at? Comments below, because I don't know. I don't know. But it is a fun plane. Hopefully though, once it's got some modifications, or once they've refined its flight model, it won't feel so heavy, especially on the turn, especially when you're trying to track people. So let's go to Army and then go to Russia, because the Germans are not getting anything this patch. So straight down, and we have the T-72A for the Russians. Basically another T-62. It's just another variant on the T-62 line. And then you get the T-80 and then obviously the T-72. So let's have a look. It's pretty much the same tank. You know, it's kind of copy paste but with a different name. I mean, there are slight differences to each tank, you know, but they are slight, very slight. Yeah, it's the same. I mean, you don't have the big bar fin at the back here, but it is pretty much a copy paste, and some people like that, you know. That doesn't bother me, but I would like to see a bit more variation. A lot of these Russian tanks do look alike. Same problem again with the lower glacis, just completely exposed here for the driver and the fuel tanks, and then all this ammunition at the bottom. And again, the composite armour doesn't go all the way around the back, leaving huge swathes of this turret unprotected. But at least it's really tight on here. But I still think this suffer from being able to have its cannon breech knocked out very quickly and easily. So let's have a look at the modifications. I think they're pretty much the same as the T-80. Yeah, they are. Only difference is this one doesn't get a missile, where the T-80 does. I mean, it's nice. I'll give it a quick test drive in a second. Actually, bloody hell, T80's got better heat shells and better ammunition. It is a 9.3 to be fair. It is a 9.3, but even so, you think with it being, you know, like the T62, not T62, T72, it might have a little bit more punch, but you can't have everything. So let's take it for a test drive. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting all confused here. Oh, it's only going to give me these two shells. It's pretty much the same tank, but we shall have a quick go. I don't think the speed... I really just want to test the speed and the crosshairs. And what I mean by crosshairs is the stabilizer on it. Because a lot of these tanks do really suffer from really wobbly stabilizers. No problem for that. Yeah, it's got a bit of wiggle in it as well, look. It's not much. You know, I'm not like flying along. 23 miles an hour, so... Holy shit, why is that fucking shooting into the floor in front of me? What one was shooting then? Hang on. Is that the coaxial? No. It is the coaxial that's shooting into the ground. Weird. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna need to be fixed. Can't be having that. Yeah, it's pretty much just another bog standard Russian tank, but one that's obviously going to be welcome to the game. I think that's going to be on the list to research, but it's not going to be my priority, not by a long shot. So no new helicopters. I would take out the MiG-19, but as you can see, I don't have the MiG-17, so unfortunately, guys, I cannot take it out for a test flight, which I'm kind of sad about, because I would like to take this out because it looks fucking fun. Only 140 rounds of ammunition though for its two 30mm cannons. Oh, excuse me, wind. Again, not much in the, I mean, got bulletproof glass 60mm, 10mm at the back of the seat, and 16 steel plate in front of the pilot. Wow, look at those two engines. They're huge. Modifications, let's have a look. It literally just has the R3S air-to-air missiles, and then obviously the ammunition, which is standard for... oh fucking hell. Well, you're not going to be shooting ground units with these unless they're literally fucking potato trucks or other nations with variants of those. But yeah, so sorry, can't fly it, but it looks good and it looks fun. Top speed, what's the top speed? 861 stock, but that will obviously change. So the Russians get a destroyer, not a destroyer, sorry. Oh, they do get destroyer, but they also get this light cruiser as well. Excuse me. Look at this. Looks pretty decent actually. Lots of guns along the side. I just haven't been really into the naval too much. I will have to pull my finger out and start playing some at some point. It's got some decent armor. Waterline is pretty thick, but that's not going to stop a torpedo or a direct hit to one of the ammunition magazines, I don't think. Holy fuck. Yeah, if you hit that fuel tank, you're either going to be pissing fuel into the sea, or it's just going to literally go up. I must admit though, I do like the modelling of these. You can see that they've put a lot of time and effort into it, which is really cool. Turn that off. Let's have a look at the destroyer for... there we go. Let's have a look. I haven't seen this one. Oh, that's quite nice actually. I like the bridge up here in the spotting tower. Looks kind of modern. I'm not sure when this was produced. It might be a World War II one. It might be later, I don't know. But it's quite nice looking. Okay, so let's go back. On to Britain, but we're going to go to Army. So, going down, we have the Challenger Mark III. And I will be having a look over the premiums, guys. Don't panic. I will be going back for the premiums. Excuse me, I'm getting a really tickly throat. So, let's have a look over the armour. Now, this is the Challenger Mark III, which is basically the Challenger Mark II. Just with this ERA and structural steel on the front. So, armour, I'm assuming, is pretty much the same, except for where there's ERA. And structural steel, composite sky skirts. Yeah, I'm not sure how effective this is going to be. It's going to really need to be tested when it's in game. But we do have some good news, or I have some good news for you guys. And I will get to that in a second. Yeah, I think this is... Oh, this is new. Is this? Yeah, that is. We have a little bit of extra armor there. Nice. Well, that is good news there. It's always nice to see more armor. It's not gonna... Oh yeah, this is not gonna protect you from kinetic. Look at that. But chemical, 300 millimeters. But at 9.7, who the hell is firing heat FS half the time? And the heat FS they do shoot is gonna easily rip through that. But as I said, good news. I do have good news. There is no APDS that is stock. Your first shell is the L23 APFSDS. So thank fuck for that. There is absolutely no APDS. But you do get a stock Hess shell. I don't know why. Why not? And then you get the L23A1. Personally, I think they should probably put the Jericho in for the Challenger Mark II and 3. It doesn't. I think it's got 40 millimeters less penetration than the AMX 40 and the Type 90. So, you know, Gaijin, nudge nudge, wink wink. You know, might be nice for the British tanks to be able to kill something for once. But yeah, this is pretty much a standard Challenger. I'm not going to take it out in a test drive because there's really no point to it. What else do we have? Aviation. So we have the Javelin, which we're going to have a little look at. No, not test flight. I want to look at it first. Thank you. Preview. And I must admit, this does look absolutely amazing. It looks really, really nice. And we have 4 30mm Aidens. Only 100 rounds though a cannon. You get 400 and you get 4 cannons. So do not go crazy with your trigger finger, or you will end up with no ammunition in a blink of an eye. So let's have a look at armor. There is no armor. X-ray. Not much going on inside. That seems a bit small, but okay. It's still the dev serve. I'm sure that'll be sorted at some point. Does look a bit small though, the engines. Only one pilot in here. There should be 2. Modifications. Okay, we have the Fire Streak air-to-air missiles, and we get 4 of them. I believe these are fastest, 800 meters a second. Okay, so 800 meters a second. Let's see, USSR. How fast are the Russian ones? 800 meters a second, so the same speed. US Sidewinders are 800 meters a second. So yeah, everyone has the same sort of speed when it comes to their air-to-air missiles, which is pretty good. However, is the Javelin as fast as the others? And personally, I don't think so, because when I'm looking at this and it says max speed 606, it kind of leaves me wondering why it says 606 when we're supposed to be having supersonic jets, and that is not a supersonic speed. So let's go for a test flight and just see how fast I can get this and where the wings will rip. Now you got to remember, this is stock, but then again the F100 for the Americans was stock, and I got up to some obnoxiously fast speed with that before I actually ended up crashing because it wouldn't pull up. But we'll give this a go. I might have to edit out some of this just to get this into the air and then come back to you guys. But we're going to take off and quickly have a look at the cockpit. Get the gear up. Cockpit. No, okay. Still working on that then. Okay, let's sort of, oh, what the fuck? Fuel starvation. I didn't even do anything. Holy shit. Okay, hopefully that'll be fixed. Do we have the... oh, we do have them both in there. That's good. Although he's not showing up for... why is it saying fuel starvation again? Just over 5 degrees. Like, oh my god, what's going on? Like, put it at 5 degree climb. There we go. Wow. What is that? What is going on with the fuel starvation? At 5 degrees? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, that's an issue there. I think we're going to have to put that in as a bug report, guys. We are picking up speed quite nicely though. However, if that's going to keep glitching out, and wow, yeah, that's going to be an issue. So I'm going to cut the video here and come back to you in a second when I'm a little bit higher up in altitude, guys. Okay then guys, so I've just gone over 16,500, soon approaching 17,000, and just over 400 miles an hour. I found out what the fuel starvation was. When I have the weapon, it just randomly decides fuel starvation for no reason. So note to self, do not hold it down constantly, or do not let it down constantly. But I'm going to keep it on for the moment, and I'm going to roll over, and I am going to dive as quickly as we can and see just how fast this will go before its wings decide to fall off. Hopefully we should get up to about 800 or so. Okay, we're approaching 700. Come on. Oh no, shit, we got an IAS, come up. Reduce speed. Whoa! Okay, so 685, the airspeed I was doing, but the indicated airspeed is 643 before you rip the wings. Modify your plane and do it quickly, I would suggest. It's kind of heavy though, to be fair, when you're flying it around as well. A bit like the Super Sabre, it feels heavy, the Javelin does, but it's a nice looking plane. Hopefully the flight models will be refined. I think the British get a destroyer, or no, they get a cruiser. Let's have a look at this. Nice. Jesus, look at these. That looks pretty decent. Get torpedoes, 3 on each side, and some hefty armament. Lots of anti-aircraft guns. Actually, no, not that much really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there more up here? 6 anti-aircraft guns. Okay, well, hopefully they put up a hell of a lot of fire. So let's go back out and then on to the Japanese, because the Japanese get something new. Woohoo! The Type 89. Did not want to test drive, I want to look at it. Let's have a look. It's kind of like another IVF or IFV, infantry fighting vehicle. I am getting all gobbledygook tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I think this is pretty much like the Bradley. I mean, it obviously isn't the same, but it looks like the Bradley. Kind of like hybrid between the Warrior and Bradley. Not much in the way of armor, is it? But then again, it's not going to be 8.0 battle rating. No composite. No, I say that, you got that, but it's really it's really not going to make much difference, is it? Let's see, modifications. So, okay, 5mm of first round you get. Default's better than that. That's 68mm at 10 meters. But this is basically just HE. Okay, so yeah, the last shells right on tier 4 modifications are basically your HVAP ones. HVAP, HVAP, HVAP. Wow, just literally HVAP everything. So pretty decent. And the tow missiles 700mm at 0° angle across the board. At 30 degrees 606 and at 60 degrees 349 across the board. That's not bad. Okay, let's take this for a test drive. 43 miles an hour as well, that's not bad. Let's take it for a quick test drive and see how good this is. I think this has a stabilizer on the gun, but I'm not entirely sure. I might be wrong. Hopefully we can find the missiles on the go as well, unlike the Bradley's ones. But let's see. No stabilizer. Let's see the rate of fire. Yeah, it's basically like the Bradley. Okay, control and put a missile straight in. Boom! Boom! Right, wrong button. Let's get this moving and let's see if we can actually shoot a missile on the move. Oh, that is really unsteady. You're gonna have to be pretty close to get those on target. Alright, hold up. Let's try and wait for this tree to get out of the way. Yep. Nice. You can definitely work this in though. Fucking A. Should be able to pen from the side with any luck. Come on before it burns out. Pick up some speed. Holding its speed really well actually, and still gaining speed. Yeah, I'm not sure those are going to go through. We know that the main armament will go straight through this. If I can hit it anyway. There you go. I want to actually see if these default shells will go through tanks. Stop. They should do. Although they're not. No, they are not going through for shit. That's going to be a problem for grinding this out. That really is. I mean, yes, you still got the missiles there, but that is going to be an issue if you can't tongue-tied. If you cannot pen anything at close range. Jesus Christ, Sabre. Get there eventually. So, I think that's it for the Japanese. I don't get anything for aviation. No, they don't. So, on to the Italians. Now, this is a full tech tree. I am not going through everything. There are a few things that I want to look at, but I am not going through everything. Oh, and by the way, everything looks like this because I don't know why. It's just showing up as a Tiger tank. Except for that. And that. Oh no, that's showing up as a Tiger tank as well. Is this one? No, that one's fine. Okay, so I've got to try and remember which ones it was. Was it this one? Yes. So we have this little car here with basically a 20mm Beretta mod or Brenda mod 35 cannon on it. This can be used for either shooting at ground units or aircraft. Pretty decent. It's not the fastest. I mean, on roads, yes, 52 miles an hour. Cross terrain, you're looking at about 20, 22. Not much more than that. Literally no armor, but a fun little vehicle to drive around in. Oh my god, I can't even remember which ones it was. All these thumbnails are literally the same on it. No, it wasn't this one. There's a little, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, this is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Look at it. It looks so ridiculous. You can understand why the Italians had such a difficult time trying to pen things like the Matilda. Especially with these little fucking cannons. It is just amazing. So this is your tank destroyer line. These are your anti-aircraft guns. Look at this. This is actually more of a modern one. But yeah, pretty fucking sweet looking. But these are your anti-aircraft. Then we have, I'm assuming these might be mediums. Yeah, these are like your mediums slash light. Yeah, mediums, and then you got your lights. There's really no heavy tanks in the Italian line, but we do have some pretty fun ones to be playing around with. This looks pretty decent. This should be really, really fun. 50 miles an hour top speed, 47mm cannon on it. You know, it kind of looks like, or kind of reminds me of the German Puma. Will it be as good? Well, we will have to see. But only a 47mm cannon might be an issue for penning enemies. What is this? I'm not going to go through them all. That is the P40. I should have seen that because it says it right there, P40. We have some more of these tank destroyers, and they progressively come up. I think this is the one that's hasn't been shown on the dev blog. That's this one. But yeah, it's your premium version of it. These are pretty much all the same for most of the ranks. They do get slightly better, but as you see, they just progressively look the same until you get into tier 4 or it might be this one. Nope. It's still basically the same, slightly bigger gun, but they're basically the same. Oh, and then we have this one, which is kind of like the Russian, I've lost the name for it, but the Russian one that's quite good. So yeah, 21.5 miles an hour, but this is really vulnerable to anyone that flanks you, but I do like the look of it. It looks quite fun. Looking at some of the tanks though, rank 3 we have this Brenda 501. This looks fun. This looks really fun. Only 33 miles an hour. Not much in the way of armor, but you do have a 90mm cannon, so you can't really grumble at that. But again, you have got wheels. It's going to be a bit more difficult to sort of maneuver. Then we have the M4 Tipo. This is basically a Sherman Firefly. It has the 76mm QF 17 pounder for the Italians, so fans of the British tanks will enjoy this. You don't get any sort of explosive ballistic cap shells, but it should be pretty fun. No APDS for it, but the British don't get APDS on their 17 pounders anyway. Then we have, where is it? We have this Fiat with a recorder rifle on it. It looks pretty fun. 62 miles an hour top speed, but this only gets 17 rounds of ammunition, and you literally have no armor. It has absolutely no armor, but when you can do 62 miles an hour at random map, you really don't need that much armor. Speed and cunning are your weapons of choice. Then we have the M26 Tech Tree version, and you also obviously have the premium. So nothing new there, exactly the same as the American one. We do though have this for rank 4, the M36B1. So this is a M36 turret on the chassis of a Sherman. Not sure how the fans of American armor, and especially avid American die-hard fans, are going to take this, because yet again the Americans are not getting an American vehicle, the Italians are. So yeah, this might come to the American tech tree, you never know, but the Italians are getting this first. Then let's go down to here. We've got another one. This is basically another one of these little Fiat things, but with 2 recoilless rifles on it and 10 rounds of ammunition. So we're getting an extra gun, but we're getting less ammunition, and I don't know why, but yeah. Then down into rank 5, we have this, which looks it looks like cute death. 90mm cannon, 62 miles an hour top speed, no armor, and a very slow reload of 9.7 seconds, and that is its stock reload, so we have to hope that goes down by a lot. Then we have this M47, but this M47 has a 105mm cannon, and the ammunition this gets is APDS, HESH, and Heat FS. So it's not getting anything that the other ones really don't have, except it does have a 105mm cannon. So, ooh, let's not have any angry comments in the yeah, section below. Yeah, whatever. Oh, this though, this to me just looks, it looks like something out of Terminator. Look at that. It looks fucking awesome, but you only get 660 rounds, and it fires 550 shots per minute, which is obscene. So again, you're going to have to be really sparing with the ammunition for this. No armor really, 40 mile an hour top speed. As you can see, anything that hits you, even low tier, you know, low tier troll tanks are going to absolutely have a field day with this. 3-man crew, so you can't really hit. Oh, actually you can. If you hit the gunner here, you could potentially hit the loader behind and knock the tank out with a single shot, or it will probably suffer from hull break. It does get APDS, so you will be able to go after tanks. Other than that, the standard and first unlockable ammunition are literally just 3mm HE. So you're going to have to literally sit back for a hell of a long time to get this one up and spaded. And what do we have here? Did I look at this already? All these thumbnails. No, I did not. Look at this. This looks really good. It's kind of like Leo turret, like a Leo 2K turret on this fucking body. It looks amazing. 68 miles an hour top speed, and with a 105mm cannon. Unfortunately, again, I can't test these, so I haven't unlocked them. Then we have this, which basically is a Leo 2K. It's a little bit chubbier. It doesn't have much in the way of armor. Most of the armor is all on the turret, and we do have some composite, but again, not a lot. This is going to be basically down to, it's going to be using it like the Leo 2K, you know, just speeding around, fucking people up and having fun with it. Ammunition for this, oh well, stock APD, yeah, that's going to be fun. HESH, heat, no FSDS, ooh, and 8.0. I would have assumed it might have had some. What's the modifications on this? No, nothing on that. No APFSDS. Then we go into rank 6, and we have another one of these, but this time we do actually get given some APFSDS, but it's not very good, to be honest with you guys. As you can see there, it's really low penning. I mean, it's 8.7, And even at 8.7, a lot of tanks out there have significant amounts of armor. So we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it doesn't carry much armor itself. Then we have this, which is another sort of Leo 2K sort of copy paste prototype, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I'm not up to date on my Italian tanks, but at least this gets some APFSDs. But again, it's really not very high pen, and only 8.7. And then we have this, and I just don't know what to say to this. It it looks absolutely fucking lethal, and I cannot wait to take this out for a run. And it gets APFSDs as well. Look at this, and you don't have to unlock anything. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fucking fun. This is an anti-aircraft gun, by the way. SPAA. It is an anti-aircraft gun, and it gets APFSDs. Oh my god, this is going to be amazing fun. So you're going to have to carry a mix of HE for shooting at planes and APFSDs. But yeah, really looking forward to unlocking these tanks and playing them. Now the Italians do get some planes, but they only get these, the RE2001, then this one, and then this one. I'm not really going to go into them. Oh, and we do have this, the SM91, which is kind of like well, it's kind of like the American one, the P-38 Lightning. I could not think of it, except you do have this weird little turret that sits behind. So I'm assuming it is a two-man crew. Yes, it is. There we go. No armor, modifications, 650 kg bombs, and 6 100s. So yeah, and this is 4.7. The bombs are useless, but it should be a pretty decent little heavy fighter. No new jets for them, and yeah, that's practically it. The French get no new planes. Oh, actually, is this new? No, this is not new. I've already had that there. Yeah, French get nothing. Oh, they get nothing, absolutely. But to the premiums, we do have some premiums coming in. So for the American aviation, we have this, the F-86-35 Sabre. I'd pretty much say stick a talisman on one of these, because it's practically the same thing. You're saving yourself a lot of gold. Put a talisman on the F-86-25 here, because it's practically the same thing as this. It's just you're paying for a skin and a title and a decal. But it's entirely up to you guys. If you really want to get into top tier and you're a new player, that's the one for you. The bonuses to this is the repair cost is going to be cheaper than the tech tree. However, you're going to be paying $50 for it. So, and this you're going to pay 2,300 for a talisman. So yeah, it's up to you guys what you do. Can't really persuade you otherwise. The Russians also get their MiG-15 Biz ISH. Again, this is literally a MiG-15 Biz with some weird firing rockets that face down, and a new skin and decal and title. Entirely up to you guys. I'd basically just say put a talisman on your MiG-15 Biz in a tech tree. And then the British, if I go on to the British get another fucking Meteor. Yes, another Meteor. And at 9.0. At 9.0, what's the top speed on this bad boy? So 598 when this is fully upgraded, and this 558, and it's 9.0. Do you, yeah. Do not buy this. do not buy this. If you do buy this, do not use it in Air RB. I can see this coming off very badly against other 9.0 jets. Use it in ground battles, I'd say, but fucking hell, you use that in Air RB or Sim or something like that, you're gonna get fucked up. But again, if you want to throw $50 into this, it is entirely up to you guys. What I will suggest though is this, because I'm going to be getting myself one of these. This is the Israeli Centurion. It has had some modifications. It is slightly faster than our sort of tech tree Centurion. It has a battering ram on it. No idea why, and to be quite honest, I don't want to say why I think there's a battering ram on there, because it might be construed as racist or just in bad taste. It has some ERA on the side, or sorry, upper glacis here. Has some ERA on the side, at the top of the turret there. Why do I keep saying side? I don't know. Slightly fatter ass because of a larger engine. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to playing this. Really am looking forward to playing this. You do get Heat FS and APFS DS as well. This is why I want this, because the British really don't get Heat FS, and to have a 8.7 with some decent ammunition is amazing for the British, you know. So that's one for me. That's one that I am going to be looking forward to and buying. I think did they say they were yes, they did. They are putting in this as well for the British. It's like 250 gold, so entirely up to you guys. I mean, if you fancy a low tier boat like patrol boat or PT boat or whatever the fuck it is, motor torpedo boat, yeah, motor torpedo boat for 250 gold, go for that. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this one, especially for the Italian tech tree. It's going to be absolutely brilliant, guys. Thank you for joining me. I know this video has been rambling on for a while. If you stuck to the end, then you are good people indeed. Don't forget guys, there will be more videos coming out pretty soon when the update drops. I will also be bringing out a second video for the dev server when that reopens again, to see if anything has been added or changed. I will leave the preliminary I will leave the patch notes for the dev server in the description below, so you can check everything out for yourselves, because there is far too much stuff on there for me to go through in this video. So guys, don't forget, if you are new to the channel and you have enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe, and guys, until next time, I will see you soon, so have fun.